Chuck Wagon RV here. I am in, I don't know. I am in Boulder Mountain. I'm climbing Boulder Mountain. I don't know what my elevation is, but it's really high. But I just want to here and say hi to you guys. I think these are white oaks. Not sure what they are. But I'm in Pine. I'm still in Pine. But I'm still climbing. I had to keep this thing rolling. I got a guy in front of me from North Carolina. He's not struggling, nor am I. I'm entering Garfield County. I'm on Scenic Route 12, and I'll be on this thing for, who knows, the rest of the day. I'll get to the other side and find some place to hide. I'm going to be going through tons of national parks. But if something pops up, I'll kick it back on again. Every once in a while you find a clearing and look out. Look how high I am. It said I was going to reach 10,000 feet here shortly. I am in the snow. Mountain peaks covered in snow. Ooh, there's a lake down there. Oh, that must be, that's probably Lake Powell way down there. Part of it anyways. We got a scenic overlook coming up in 1 mile. Well, there's a little view. This guy in front of me is has an R-Pod by Forest River. They're nice, they're nice. But the view is unbelievable. I'm still in Pine, so I haven't gotten above the level of Pine. I think that's birch, isn't it? The white trees are birch. Way too much to see on this road. Everybody needs to get on this road and drive it. I'm gonna be able to see all this, so I'm gonna try to do it while I'm driving too. Nobody behind me. Let's see if we scenic pull out and hopefully find a parking place. This is Easter weekend, and they tell me that there is not a camping space available on this entire road. There is some BLM, of course. Just got to find it. I'm not in any hurry to find a place to park. I'm just hopefully we can get in here together. There's a garbage can, bathrooms. Look at this. Oh, guys, I'm telling you. It'd be nice. Everybody get by me. Take a look at this.
Nicer.
Oh, yeah. What is that lake right there?
I'll have to look.
I enjoy parking on lakes a lot more than I enjoy campgrounds.
Well, if you go to any of the Army Corps sites?
Army? No.
Oh, check them out. Use your senior pass.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times they're between $12 and $18 a night.
I was just speaking to the gentleman from North Carolina. His wife is walking the dog. Him and I guess his wife, I'm going to gather. Fire in the Mountain, forged by flames. This is a natural part of the forest life. And of course the Democrats just go crazy over it. It's, what do they say, climate change? I'd like to know what that lake is down there. Let me zoom in. It's pretty far out there. Army Corps of Engineers has donated land to the, he was telling me this, to the government, to the national parks. Every time they build a dam, build a campground, of course, to house the people. So,
do you a favor.
real nice couple from North Carolina. I kind of like having them in front of me. They're a little slow, which is wonderful. Steve, if you're looking at this, do me a favor. Look up on the internet, because I have none. Look up Corps of Engineers. This gentleman was telling me he goes to all the Corps of Engineer campsites. They're really inexpensive. It's operated by the National Park System. But if you go to Corps of Engineers, you could probably get you a campsite, he said. Even though everything is full. But the Corps of Engineers are separate. I was wondering about torsion suspension. This gentleman in front of me has torsion, getting rid of springs, but I think there's a lot of bounce going on with his trailer. I'm watching it go down the road with that R-Pod. I think they're way too much money for what they are. But Steve, if you're watching this, look up the Corps of Engineers campsites and see if you can find out any information about that, and we'll get together and talk about it. And if I find the internet someday, I'll of course post all these pictures, and I'll see if I can find some information too. But you might want to, wherever they build a dam, which there's several in Alabama, he says there's a Corps of Engineers campsite, and it's maintained by the National Park System. Something I gotta look up. Maybe you can help me with that. They have salted these roads. Let me flip. You can see the salt on the side of the road. This is what I'm driving in. Let's leave it like this, run for a little bit. Let me zoom out a little bit too. Looks like they've salted recently. This is right close to Bryce Canyon, which is very much into snow. There's not too much on the ground, but there is some that's still here. Temperature says it's 58 degrees. That's inside this vehicle, probably. The sun beating on that sensor. But anyways, something pops up, I will turn it back on for you. Look at the snow up on them mountains. You can still see the snow up there. Look at the snow-covered mountains up in front of us. There's a rest area. Visitors Information Center. They were closed. Grand Western Trail. There's several little dirt road turnoffs up here. I'm sure we can find us a place to park. They probably say no parking, but geez, who's watching us? There's some snow right behind them trees. In the shaded areas, the snow is still here. I just passed a deer standing on the side of the road. I would imagine they salted these roads and the deer are trying to eat the salt. Probably pretty tasty for them. My buddy from North Carolina is behind me now. So we're just going to keep on moseying through here. You see the snow up there? It says there's campground, National Campground. Closed. Everything is still closed here. Lower Byron Reservoir. I don't know what that is. But there's so much closed here, I guess that poor guy's got to back out of that place he was at. But anyway, something good pops up, I'll turn it back on. You see all the snow on the side of the road? Oh, it's melting. It's going away, but it's going away a little slow. But there's quite a bit now. I wish I knew how high I was. If I get to a spot, but I have no internet and no phone service, so probably not going to be able to find out where the height is of this area. A lot of fallen trees. Okay, here we are again. There's that lake. I've been around this road all the way around that mountain pass. We're getting closer to that lake. I don't know why there's a clearing here. You see all the trees are knocked down in front of me? There's that lake. But for some reason, all the trees are knocked down here. And up here. So I'm guessing maybe either it burned, which I do see scarred wood up on the top there. I'm gonna wait for this camper to go by. He's struggling. Come up here with a great big fifth wheel. I'm gonna set the phone down and go get me I'm gonna set the phone down here for a second. So look what Grandpa's got. A snowball. Serenity. We're up in the mountains so high there's snow. And you can make a snowball. Pretty nice. Now what do you do with the snowball? Whew, that was cold. It was oil. Canola oil. Oh. So anyways, I know we don't have any internet, so I'm not even going to try. But it's funny. I wonder if it was a tornado and not fire that that brought all these trees down. I'm trying to watch the road and get back out on it. These people are in so much of a hurry, and I'm not. They want to do 5 over the limit, and I just want to ease down the road. So if something else pops up, I'll turn it back on. You want to see a little bit of this road? Snow? On the map it says it's 10,000 feet, maybe 11. And I'm still climbing, so I don't know where. The temperature's holding up. It's dropping a little bit. It says it's 50 now. All this snow will be gone eventually. And there'll be so many people here that you won't be able to drive down this road. I got one car behind me. But I thought you'd like to see a little bit of this road. The snow is getting bigger, larger amounts of snow. I'm going west on Highway 12. Scenic Byway, the all-American road. And you're driving down it too. It's kind of nice seeing this. You notice the trees are changing. There's a little less pines. A lot of them knocked down. I guess that's the way forest fires start. All the trees fall down, die, and then they catch on fire when it gets so hot. I would imagine it gets pretty warm here. We are at just about the peak, it looks like. We'll see. Might be heading down now. This is the mountains that you could see the snow on when we're driving down here. I remember seeing them way in the distance. Well, now we're in the middle of them. Dixie National Forest we're in right now. President Trump a few years ago broke all these national parks up and made them separate. I don't know why he did it, but I'm okay with it. So you get to visit each individual site, national park, not having one massive national park. So there's 5 of them here on this road. This goes right through the middle of them. I should have pulled over there because there's still higher mountains. And let this Dodge that's behind me go by. Now he turned around. He's parking. Look how deep the snow is right there on the edge of the road. I believe they might have had snow lately. There's our weather station. I'm going to put this out there. Driver's window. Look at the valley and the just mountain ranges. Just keeps going and going. Quite impressive drive, folks. Quite impressive. Summit. We're at the top, 9,600 feet above sea level, I guess. I like it down on sea level because it's probably 90 degrees there. It's 48 here now. We went along the south end of Utah, kept creeping in and out of Arizona, toured all that. Now we're in the midsection on Highway 12. I don't think we'll get into the north. We've got to get to work probably in about 3 weeks, so we'll end up having to hunker down. The only thing I would have liked to have seen is Salt Lake City. I've been there many a time, but in the camper you can drive out on the salt flats. In a semi we couldn't do nothing. Looks like we got a scenic turnout here. This would be great scenic turnout. That fifth wheel just went by us. Is in here. Ain't much for parking. Ain't much of a road either. I guess we'll park over here. He parked right in the middle of the road. Let's get out here and show you a little view. Of course, let's start up here. See the change in the trees? No more pines. We're actually above the pines now. But look at the valley. I don't know if you guys can even see all this. We're still going up a little bit. I see the road going up. We might hit 10,000 feet. Take a look at that. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. But it's just nice to look at. Sorry about all the wind noise. There's old chuck wagon. She's still climbing. We're supposed to be coming to a town. Here's the North Carolina folks. He's not pulling in here. But anyways, we'll fire this back up if we see something for you. Alright, we're pulled over again. Another scenic outlook. There's up here. At least they give you a place to pull over. Some snow on the ground still. Oh man, I hate to zoom in, but let's just let you guys do all the zooming you want. Boulder Mountain Road. So I'm getting close to Boulder. Look at the river fishing. Across the vast horizon. Huh. That's what you can see from here. You're seeing it. Well, you'll see it as soon as I get close to someplace that has internet. There's Chuckwagon in all their glory. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but I have not said a word about it. But I was camping and somebody threw away a reef. So I put it on the camper. Just for something to see. See if you guys caught that. Just want to show you something. There's the campers that were in front of me. Headed down the hill. I guess we've reached the peak at 9,600, real close to their feet. We're still looking at the same view, but I just wanted to pull over and show you this. My buddy from North Carolina is in front of me. I use that word, my buddy. We stopped and talked for a few minutes. And there we are, getting back in the Chuckwagon. This vehicle is never going to be the same. I don't care if I wash it. It looks bad. There's so much sand in this thing. It's never going to come clean. And he's back behind me again. Alright, I'll flip it on when something interesting pops up. I pulled over to show you guys this. There's a trail here, 1.5 miles, to a lake. And I can't find that lake on map. So I'm not sure what it is. The whole thing is 2 miles long. They got tons of these pull-offs. And I have yet to see a sign other than on one of them that said no camping. So I'm sure if you had a camper, I believe it is right here, go camping. You register here to tell them that you're on the trail. So that if something happens and your car sits here, they know where you went. But there's the trailhead for Chris's Lake.